in the old 6.5. Oh. Nice. Okay, so I want to do a quick video here on another project we've got in. This is a 95 K3500 6.5 diesel. I picked this up a couple weeks ago. This is my daily driver now, and it needs a good bit of work. It's got low lighting out, but hopefully you can see it okay. Here's a quick look under the hood. Our wiring harness is a mess. That's something to get taken care of. We have no AC compressor. I know that the turbo leaks oil. I have not checked the play in the turbo yet. We have a decent bit of blow-by. See, the truck's not even running right now. Other than that, though, not too bad. We'll move on to the interior real quick. The carpets are very rough. Someone has cut this dashboard to fit a larger radio and never actually put it in. We have nice leather seats in the back. These are original. These front ones have been swapped out with some garbage bench seats, so we'll have to take care of that soon. A couple interior pieces are falling off. It does have a trailer brake controller, but it doesn't work. We'll go ahead and do a startup here. It doesn't start the greatest. I need to do some fuel system work. I just refurbished the cab lights a couple days ago. They had some green overspray from a crappy touch-up job. All these marker lights work. We have two of these out. Sounds pretty good. Now this truck, you can't see it super well right now, but it has some pretty rough paint. You can hear some sort of chatter in there. The power steering pump is shot. I just put front brakes on it. Like I said, it needs a lot of work, but there's going to be videos coming up soon of us doing all that. So I'm sure most of y'all heard that terrible kind of clanking sound, just kind of like a chatter or rattling when the motor was running. And I'm glad I found this. So you can see our new one here. I got that replaced. Those are actually a pretty common failure point on these trucks. Luckily, the harmonic balancer was still in good shape, so all we had to do was replace that, and now I don't have to worry about a broken crank. Right now, we have the intake off. I have replaced all of the hard lines to the injectors, and currently our injection pump is leaking diesel very badly. You can see in the valley there. So I have a new injection pump on the way. We are waiting for that to come in, and until then this truck's kind of down. One of the things that bothered me the most about this truck was the disgusting carpets. They were covered in grease, especially right here on this tunnel. The passenger side had a whole just cake of red mud in it. So I ripped them things out, sprayed it down with detergent, and pressure washed every bit of crud out of it. I've also gone through and just vacuumed as much as I could out of this matting here and all in these gaps down here that you can't normally get to. So the carpet is finally dried out. So I think since I can't even drive this truck right now, let's go ahead and take care of some visual stuff. All right, we're all cleaned out here. Okay, I've got to start on getting this carpet back in, and well, This is gonna take me a little bit to figure out and remember kind of how this goes in, because I took this out like a week ago. So I'm gonna mess with that some, and we'll get back once it's in place. Making progress. So the main areas on this carpet originally that were bad was this right here, this side because it didn't have a floor mat, and then right here, and this tunnel area here was filthy. Unfortunately, there were a couple stains that I couldn't exactly get out. Like, there used to be a subwoofer under this driver's seat here, and I don't know what this is, but that would not come out. And then stuff like this, it looks like rust kind of around where the seats bolt in. But a lot of that will be covered up, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. So to protect the carpets again, I'm still thinking about floor mats. I had these laying in the garage. You see, this is a complete one back here. I don't know if I like these in here. They seem kind of cheap. And I don't know if black goes with it either. Here's the original mats, and I really do like these. The problem is, as you can see, these things are stained really bad. And all those little nubs are wore out on them. Just a couple of them are still left. The problem with that is that they slide around everywhere. And now in the back, this one's in good shape, but I only have one side. And only having that one side caused this side to get really, really filthy. So I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below what you think I should do. Should I try and find better ones of those, or just another one of those and try and clean these up? Or should I leave these in? So the previous owner took the original leather seats out of this truck because they were torn up. So the problem with that is this bench seat does not fit the bolt holes of the original. This bench seat is also garbage. But this bench seat does not fit the holes of the original leather seats. And that's kind of an issue. So this thing kind of flops around in here for now. It won't be like that forever. I do plan on putting the original type seats back in. But for temporary purposes, it's gonna have to stay how it is. Okay, so I ended up figuring out that this bolt right here basically did nothing. So that worked perfect to kind of give this some more security. So that's nice and secured now. Got the seat belt attached. So next we're gonna work on this seat. So there we have it. The inside's all back together. So now it's time for the final touch. Perfect. So I've removed this blinker on this side, and I've already done this to the headlights, but we're gonna see if we can kind of get this oxidation and yellowness out of it. And I'm gonna use, it's that Mother's polish. I'm sure everyone's heard of it, or most people have, but it did a pretty good job on the headlights. So I figured, why not give it a shot on here. So as you can see, I did manage to kind of dig in with the polisher there. I'm not very experienced with this stuff. I think I'm using the wrong pad too. I honestly have no idea how much of this works, but here's the stuff that I'm using. It's a pretty common trick. I'm not too worried about the appearance of these because I do plan on replacing them at some point anyways. Just kind of figured, why not? So you can see that's a little clearer. There's our kind of burn marks, I guess. And it's all cracked on the inside too. It still has the yellowing on the inside too. And that's kind of what I was hoping to get rid of. You can tell a notable difference. But I'll go ahead and do this on the match up. Like I said, we're gonna be replacing headlights and blinkers eventually anyways. So there we have it. The camera doesn't pick it up very well, but that's taken care of. And I will show too, I have also done the 4 high mod on this truck. So now when the high beams are on, all 4 bulbs come on, versus stock, the low beam would go out. So that was a simple mod. I can show how I did that real quick. You can look this up online, super easy to do, but I just had my relay tied right in there, you know, out of the way, and it makes a huge improvement driving at night. Okay, so it's a couple days later, and we've got the truck running again. It's running good. Been putting it to work, pulling the tractor around. And really, I think the last thing we're gonna do in this video is install some of these D-rings, because this truck did not come with any sort of tie down on it. So let's do that real quick. think that's gonna hold pretty good. Oh yeah. So I think that's going to be it for this video. I'm really happy with how this carpet turned out. Kept these here for a little bit. It's been about a week, and too bad. I do wish I could have done more on this truck in this video, but it's in pretty good shape right now. Fortunately, I don't have to fix too much. If this was interesting, if you like to see the content on this truck, let me know. I'm not too sure if I want to do a lot of videos on it yet, but let me know what you think, and let me know what kind of stuff you want to see, and we'll see if we can make it happen.